Holy crap, this is a big one. I know a lot of the fans out there, the viewers out there, love to see the downfall of Fortnite. I want you guys to know I don't, right? Fortnite content still very fun to do. There are a lot of, iffy moments when it comes to how it runs as an esport. But speaking of esports and pro players now leaving Fortnite, I have a long laundry list of players, creators, streamers, personalities who have all departed this game for some other title or for some odd reason out there. And especially when it comes to competitive esports, Fortnite certainly does struggle. Now another top performer ever since we talked about Poach. We've talked about 72 Hours, Cloaksy, the TSM guys, Courage JD. We've talked about Demo, Sofa, Clank, a list of other pros. And again, that list is actually approaching 30 plus players as well as creators and other top figures in the Fortnite scene departing for other games. Now we talk about a second place finisher at the World Cup, over $1.8 million in earnings. That's going to be Psalm, now officially retiring from Fortnite. A translation for all of you guys apparently sick and tired of playing with kids. It kind of aligns with a lot of the excuses in the posts we have seen so far of either competitive integrity, losing fun for the game or passion for the game, and of course the childish atmosphere, not only the pro players, but the childish atmosphere that Epic Games kind of lives by not fully enforcing the rules. Now Psalm, who by the way, a top World Cup finisher, a very, very smart player. If you guys remember back to placement points being the huge drive as to why he placed so well at the World Cup, and definitely a smart guy because he's been at least semi-pro, if not pro player in several esports out there, and he now is also departing Fortnite for Valorant. Just like Poach, just like 72 Hours and Cloaksy, they're playing Warzone and Valorant, just like many other pro players are going to be giving this game a shot. I have videos out in the future. We got Overwatch pros, Counter-Strike pros, Call of Duty pros, I think maybe also going, tons of other, as well as Fortnite pros, all leaving their games just to play Valorant. It's a crazy, crazy time. Like, this is going to be... It's going to be wild. And I know that Fortnite certainly will have a future. I'm just curious where all of these players will go if a World Cup 2 is re-announced. Will they all come back for a partial amount of time to try and qualify? I think it's, somewhat likely. I don't think Riot Games is going to dish out the amount of money that Fortnite still could. So we'll be covering that here on the channel, but certainly another top name on the notch of a gigantic growing list out there of players leaving Fortnite. It doesn't spell well, and I do expect Epic Games to somehow respond, and I do kind of expect them to inject a gigantic prize pool, which will just falsely inflate the number of players that come back, and then eventually we'll see this tail off again if that is the way it happens. Besides all of that, you look at the World Cup placements for solo players out there. We've seen a couple of Fortnite pros talk about this. First place, Booga, he's still playing, but second place when it comes to Psalm, he has now left Fortnite for Valorant. We go to third place, and all of a sudden you realize these players, like a guy like Epic Whale, has already switched from mouse and keyboard to controller. The competitive nature of the game is now prompting pro players to switch the devices they play. Then we go to fourth place, Creo. He is currently banned for cheating. We go to the Duos World Cup competitions. 9th and 10th place, that's Vinny. He's also retired from Fortnite. 10th place, his partner alongside Wim, Zexro. He is also potentially leaving Fortnite as well. Not really sure if he's trolling. Of course, if a World Cup 2 is announced, I'm sure Zexro will be back. But both Vinny and Zexro, if not out the door, probably on their way out the door. You have tons of Fortnite pro players out there and top finishers of our last World Cup, if not banned, if not switching devices, if not considering leaving, have already left the game. Certainly worrying, and I hate to say it, but I say it a lot. We don't really see this in other esports. This is a wild, wild time, especially with Valorant around the corner. You're going to see a lot of your favorite pros and top names out there leave their designated esport for a brand new game that's currently in beta. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy it. Thank you all for watching. Yesterday and these few days have been insane for the channel. I can't thank you all enough. I really do enjoy and love breaking down any kind of esports and gaming news, and especially a huge thanks to all of you guys and gals who send us DMs with all these crazy stories. Until next time, take care. Okay, bye-bye.